It's not every day you get someone as cool as me teaching you how to use weapons. Alright, roll the intro, let's go. Right, so today we're finishing the last section of all of our weapon guide videos, and we're going to go over the 3 shotguns and 3 special weapons. I decided to put in one because there's not a lot of them. Now, we're going to start off with the Mozambique. The Mozambique has a really bad reputation for being a really shit gun. And I can confirm that it's very difficult to use and is kind of annoying when it's your first gun. The Mozambique can take a shotgun bolt sight and hammer point rounds, which we'll get to in a second. On normal damage, body shot does 45, which isn't bad, and headshot does 69. Now this is useful as a first weapon. It's better than getting anything else as a P2020 or something. The moment you'd want to run this around in an actual match is when you add hammer point rounds. Once you do this, it increases unshielded damage, and with the Mozambique, you do have the effect of bleed through, which means that once you get the shield down, so he still has shields, the moment you hit him with this, one shot. Any of the shotguns can't take any extendable mags, and the Mozambique starts off with 4 bullets, which makes it really difficult because you have to hit all your shots. And the shotgun bolt doesn't really do that much for it. It still has a high fire rate. If you can hit your shots, you will kill an enemy, but it is still a very difficult to use weapon. If you can use it right though, you're gonna be golden. Well, next up's the EVA 8 shotgun. Now me and the EVA 8 have a very love-hate relationship going on. Sometimes I'm really good with it, other times I despise it with all my heart and soul. Now the EVA 8 can take a shotgun bolt and has the ability to have double tap trigger. Now the EVA 8 without the double tap trigger is an automatic shotgun. So it fires continuously while holding down the trigger. It does do a decent amount of damage, but the EVA 8 has a very bad habit of just not doing any damage. Once you have a shotgun bolt on and a double tap trigger, it does become extremely powerful. What the double tap trigger does is does the same thing as we talked about in the G7 Scout, which is in the light weapons video, link in the cards. And this essentially just makes you fire 2 shots at once, and combined with the shotgun bolt gives us a really high fire rate. 2 shots would be enough to kill an enemy, and this can take sights like the digital thread, so you can see through smoke. Still very meh shotgun. Still, I call this 3rd place. Alright, next up we've got the Mastiff. Now the Mastiff used to be a care package weapon back in season 5, was it? I don't remember, you guys can google it. Now the Mastiff can't take any hop-ups, but you don't need any for this weapon. This weapon is glorious. It is notorious for being the 13 king, but with the Mastiff, the cool thing about that is that you can reload 1 shell at a time. So once you're firing, say you miss a few shots and then you eventually run out of ammo, you can load 1 bullet in and then get your shot off to kill. And with the Mastiff, it has the ability to choke the spread. If you look, it fires a straight line across, that's why it has that crosshair, but once aiming down sights, it chokes the spread. The Mastiff is great when combined with the Volt SMG. This is a combo that I run almost all the time. What I usually do is spray the Volt until I run out of ammo, and then just Mastiff to the face. You know, if I could actually aim. Honestly, one of the best shotguns in this category of normal shotguns. This gets a 1st for normal shotguns and a 2nd of overall shotguns. The reason I say this is because now we're on the special weapons. Now we've got the Peacekeeper up first. Now the Peacekeeper used to be a normal weapon, but it was overpowered, and they moved it back to the care package. Now care package weapons are a bit of a weird one. They have higher damage than their normal counterparts, because like I said, all of these were normal weapons at one point. I think the Kraber wasn't, I'm not too sure, I wasn't playing during that season. But the Peacekeeper used to be a normal weapon, and when moved to the care package now has a lot more. Now this used to take a thing called the choke the spread thing. I don't remember what it was called. It's the same thing that's on the triple take, but now it's built into the gun. Same with the triple take, and that means when you aim down sights, you can choke the spread by holding it longer. A cool fact about the Peacekeeper is that you don't have to be aimed in to have the choke. You can pre-charge choke and then sprint around a corner and get your shots off. Now the Peacekeeper and any special weapon cannot take any extra outside ammo. So what that means is that once you pick up a Peacekeeper and you have 25 bullets, you need to be very careful about how you spend those bullets. You will not be able to replenish them, and once it's done, you have to discard the weapon. The Peacekeeper can also switch between the choke mode and just normal mode, which has a better fire rate. Next up, we've got the Prowler SMG. Now, in my heavy weapons video, I talked about how the Prowler used to be over there. Now, the Prowler going into the care package is the reason they got rid of the select fire receiver. Using this weapon right now is one of the best burst weapons you're going to get in a game. Now, the Prowler does come with 210 bullets, 175 in reserve and 35 in the mag. Does 75 on body shot if you hit all of them, and has an alternate firing mode of full auto, which is just madness. Love it so much. Every time you see a Prowler, pick it up, get good with it, practice in the firing range, because once you have this, you are destined for greatness. Bullets of the Prowler do 15 damage each, and that's pretty much it. Just spray and pray, and you will win. Now next up is the Kraber. Now the Kraber is the one weapon in the game, the only weapon in the game, that has a one-shot kill. But it comes with a drawback. This one-shot kill is limited to headshots. Horizon, what are you doing? Once you hit a body shot with Kraber, you do 145 damage. Once you do a headshot, you get 435, which is more than enough. Now the Kraber comes with 12 bullets in total. The reload is a bit slow, fire rate's a bit slow, but if you're good with snipers, you're gonna love this weapon. If you want to be good at Apex, practice with these three, because the moment that you get them, you will be able to have a huge advantage on people. The moment that you can get good with these, once you have them in a game, you're sorted. Now, there's not much to say for this video other than, you know, practice. Practice makes perfect. But if you want my tier list on all of this, out of shotguns, I go Peacekeeper, Mastiff, Eva 8. Don't even talk about the Mozambique, just leave it there. It stays on the shelf. Yeah, but thank you guys for the support that you've given me so far, and I've actually just hit 50 subscribers. Like, that's just insane, guys. Like, what? I expected to hit 50 by the end of December, and now we're here just hitting 50 just under 2 weeks. Like, you guys are mad, and I love you guys so much. Like, thank you so much for the support. It means a lot that you guys appreciate the content. But let me know if you want me to do a tier list of all the weapons and what I think about them. Maybe even a tutorial on how to use them in special ways that I've used them. I would put gameplay in the background, but I haven't been playing Apex as much because Cyberpunk took over my life. Link of that in the cards as well. But it's been a good run. We're done with all the weapons. Maybe we'll do a tips and tricks video. But that's gonna be it for this one. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. Good luck. That's how it goes, Hollywood person.